Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And today's starter, Drew Rasmussen.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the sliders, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And now the count is even. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice one. He's 0-1. Rasmussen goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Slice to right. Fraley pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight. Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He takes the strike. In the air to left center, Harris. Sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, showing the slab in today's game, Shane Baz.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Late swing, foul to the left. That's too low.
That's the ball.
And 1-1. Now 1
ball.
miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but there's no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
That one ripped. It drops into the corner. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your
ball
hands,
outside.
You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. Either strike this guy out or ground ball double play.
Next off
2-2.
Way upstairs. beat Miller at 98 miles an hour. And now the catcher comes up here. Drake Baldwin. Third baseman, Manny Machado. High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball. Fly ball to right. O'Neill drifts towards it. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work with the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Drill out towards left center field. Meisner settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Rasmussen back to work. Makes the grab.
Quick reactions down there first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin and knuckling action on the baseball.
Jonathan Aranda batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's fouled off. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Davis Snyder stands in now and watches strike 1. That's back there. Adios! And off time. A laser to left. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Holiday getting ready to hit, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ain't gonna miss. He was out front that time. Swing and a miss. Him out. He swung over top of the curveball. James McCann in now. And the first
Ball
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. And there's
No,
the
that
ball.
missed. That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike. That's
Ball.
inside. Ball 3. Base is empty.
Got a full
2
count.
away, but 2 runs are in if you're the top of the second. Throw on to Olsen. Third out. That ends the frame. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Swings and misses.
No
And that
balls,
is
2
strike
strikes.
2. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross country
1-2.
to Menlo Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season.
Ball,
That was
outside.
tough work.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Zingy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Bob checks on first, and he's back in easily. Another move to first.
No,
and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2.
One ball, one
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action.
That's a ball. Outside.
Check swing. He held up. And at first, one away. Swing and miss. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Struck him out. And K is his 3rd of the game. So the lineup flips over. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Now moves to first.
He's in there.
Back in safely. A double and a run scored his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Foul ball there. The count 2-1. That one missing inside. Tim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Throw over to first. Tim dives back in safely. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. That one hammered. That's it. See you later. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-3. Matt Olson down. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Ozuna up to the plate. Swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. Ball inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game. It looks like sooner than later, we're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike
1 and 2 to count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
And he strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now Cameron Meister.
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Diaz. That is for the second time, and that's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, we may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's call, but at this point,
All these. Over to King.
Got him.
One.
On the head.
To third. And back to double play. And now it's Brandon Lowe. He's already homer here in this one. Ball one
That's
low.
ball down.
Swings through that one.
instead of letting the hitter get his
One
arms
and one.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Fraley going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Braves doing a great job,
It's
Boog, of
0-1.
just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board,
0-2.
but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. And now it's Manny Machado. Fly to right his first time. There's a swing and a drop. That's got a chance. One hop off the wall. Should be extra base. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Just missed.
Ball.
Profar, who hails from
1-0.
Curaçao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick out. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That makes the grab. Running tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third.
He's good.
Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley, struck out swinging his first time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's
That's the
upstairs,
ball.
ball 1.
1 and 2.
That's off
Ball.
the mark. 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything
Ball.
there.
And a good eye there.
Full count.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. And ball 4 to
Ball 4.
aboard.
Take your base.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Kim
Ball.
at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
1 and 0.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In comes the run from third to Adam. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Start of the fourth. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. Ken with the throw to first, and O'Neill is retired. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one. In the air, right side. Fraley pulls it down. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And that
missed. That's a ball.
Bit low. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Albies tosses to first, and that is that. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Eric Ords will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And at first, Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. 0-2 in this one. First pitch just misses. Foul ball. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. To the board. He's in there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin. That one hooked foul. Two on, one out.
That's the ball.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance, here's 1. To first,
he's in there.
Great effort there. Here's Manny Machado now. And that's a little
missed.
high.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
That's the third. Caminero handles.
Got it.
First. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Heck one!
Harris racing after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jackson Holliday. Struck out swinging his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls. One
out,
strike.
base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some draw on it, finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Steps on first for the out. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Albies gets it to first, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Jurickson Profar. Orrs back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far. And they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And it's fouled away. Wormperter into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Caminero. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh, squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. Ripped on a line to center. Meisner makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Cameron Meisner. Yeah, there's a strike. This one could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing and length. That is strike 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
1-2.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a ball popped up. And just foul. Up the middle, hauls it in for the out. And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And it's second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates
one
that
ball,
a little
no
bit more.
strikes.
It's definitely out of here.
O'Neal, the next to hit, takes outside. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Liner takes it to the back himself and doubles him off. Back here in Atlanta. Well, we go. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, number 48.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Stays alive. Fastball is
that's outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strikeout. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering
Ball
upstairs. Good eye
no,
right
that
there.
missed. That's a ball.
And that's one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Great ball down the plate. In the air, center field. Meisner on his way in. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Hernandez.
Ball, that's it.
28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Oh, that got away
Check
from
your
him.
base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 2. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Christopher Morel. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Harris makes his way towards it. 1 down. So a man aboard. Now up for Tampa Bay, Davis Schneider. Kim over to Albies.
He's going.
On the first double play. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Manny Machado. Taylor Walls into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball.
Next one just misses, and the count is 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Profar now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Machado around second. In there. That's a double.
Did take long to get a result for that at bat. So really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball bats away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. Near the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a foul out of play. Up and
ball.
in. Now 1-2.
Well,
One ball, two strikes.
I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Brings it in, and that is a big first out. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and split on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, with a fastball. Now here is Michael Harris the second. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Third out.
He's up.
Back at Truist Park. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Cox back to work. And he lays down a bunt. Man at first. And here's the catcher, James McCann. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Holliday on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And him out front for strike 3. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Cameron Meisner. First pitch misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. On the ground. All these. Slings the first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. In the air, left side. Schneider moving under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
Did he go?
Instead of a fly out to left.
And he won around. Ruled a swing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls,
Empty, 1
2
away.
strikes.
Near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. Empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Well struck right field. O'Neill makes the catch in a goal. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the club?
Well, Billy, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Justice.
Nope, ball.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have
Outside, ball.
professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
The next pitch
That's the
misses.
ball.
And that's ball 3. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Right down to shoot. And down 3-2.
Full
Never
count.
forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon.
Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-4. Base is empty, 1 away, and now Junior Caminero. And that one clips the corner. Smash down the left field line. And
No, that's a foul ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Right side, hard hit. Albies over the first in time. Down to the last out for the Rays. Now a chance for Taylor Walls. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. He was late there, strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Talking. And the Braves slugged their way to a win in this one. 9-4, our final score. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so